NASA's Mars rover Curiosity making an amazing discovery, the remnants of a freshwater lake that could have supported life 3.5 billion years ago, around the same time that life first emerged here on planet Earth. Mike Wall, senior writer, space.com. How you doing, Mike, in San Francisco? You were at the conference yesterday. What do you think of this announcement, Mike?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty exciting. I mean, it's not the first evidence Curiosity has actually found of like a potentially habitable environment on Mars. I mean, a place that could have supported life, but it sort of broadens what we know about that environment. And this is it's a pretty big lake. It was about 30 miles long by 3 miles wide and shallow, but they're saying that this could have lasted for hundreds of millions of years, this environment, this freshwater calm lake.
They compared it to like the Finger Lakes in upstate New York, kind of that same shape,
right,
and same feel.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was 3.5 billion years ago, you know, what is the parallel with what was happening on planet Earth then, and why is that important?
Well, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's about the time that the first life forms started emerging here on Earth, or that's what scientists think. We have the first evidence of the first microbes on Earth about 3.8 billion years ago. So that rough time period is when Earth's life first started getting a foothold. So it may just be a coincidence. I mean, and it's also, I mean, we have to stress, they haven't found evidence of any life forms on Mars. It's just this is a place that could potentially have supported life there. So it's just sort of an interesting parallel that about the same time life was getting started here on Earth, there were places on Mars where it could have happened too.
Yeah. So the rover keeps going. I mean, Curiosity's been an extraordinary thing for NASA. Expensive, but extraordinary what it's discovered. How would you rate the news of this week with what Curiosity's done so far, Mike?
I would say it's pretty exciting. Curiosity announced last March, or the science team announced this past March that they had found a place on Mars that could have supported life. So this isn't saying, oh, this is the first time we've found evidence that Mars could have supported life, but it's sort of laying the foundation for what that environment could have looked like. And what's really exciting, I think, is that this environment, they're saying, could have lasted for 100 million years or more. That's a really long time, right? I mean, that's conceivably enough time for life to get going and thrive and replicate and evolve. I mean, we don't know, obviously. We're going to have to send some more missions to Mars to see if that actually did happen.
And tailgate. That's kind of a theme we're going with today. Thank you, Mike, getting on that. From space.com, Mike Wall in San Francisco.